Hello, friends, and thanks for joining. Today, I want to look at a verse in Matthew chapter 5 where Jesus looks upon his apostles and his disciples, and he says, "You are the salt of the earth." Let's just start right there for a second. He doesn't say that you're going to become the salt of the earth, or if you do this, you'll be the salt. He says, no. You are the salt of the earth. But be careful, if you lose your saltiness, you're not good for anything, and then you're going to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. And we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, I want to ask you, what does the Bible say about salt? I don't have time to teach this right now, but I encourage you to look up what a salt covenant was. Look at David. Look in Leviticus. Look in the Bible for a salt covenant and see what you come up with. Because Jesus isn't just using a random word here. He knew what he was talking about. And he's saying, I'm making a salt covenant with you, my apostles. So anyway, what is salt? First and foremost, salt was precious in antiquity. In 2,000 years ago, you might have heard this expression before, that soldier is worth his salt. Well, salt was sometimes used to pay soldiers because it was a commodity and it was tradable within communities. So one thing about salt is, you're precious to me, Jesus is saying. The other thing, there was no refrigeration. Salt was used to cure meats and to keep things from rotting and decaying. And Jesus is saying, you are the salt of the earth. You, my friends, are a preserving agent. You can pour this out over your neighborhood, your community, your culture, and you can stop decay from happening. Salt will stop decay from happening. So, my friends, us, the salt of the earth, we get this opportunity as precious commodities in the kingdom of God to preserve the things around us. And another thing that's interesting about salt is it was flavorful. It was added to foods to make them more palatable. So you're the salt of the earth. You have this opportunity to make the gospel palatable. You can flavor it and serve it to those around you in a way that makes it enjoyable to feast on. My question to you is how are you being salt in your community, your neighborhood, your own home? Are you being precious to your neighborhood? Are you preserving the decay within your own home? And are you making the gospel flavorful as you go and dispense it to other people? Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I pray that all of us will see that we are the salt of the earth, and we, by the power of God, have been given the authority to teach the words of Christ so that we might help slow the decay of our society. Thank you.